It is the Riot Podcast. This is Monday, June 13th. Hello, everybody. Nikki, Isaiah.
Hello.
Howdy.
Good day to you.
Hi to everybody.
Isaiah, did you notice Nikki's hair?
I did notice Nikki's hair, yeah.
It's not a change, guys. It was just my real hair color comes in real strong. So we have to take care of that.
It's an update.
It is a refresher.
Yeah, it's like a reboot.
That's it.
Yeah, so yeah, it looks great. Well,
I always tell, I think God made it one mistake and my hair color was it. He didn't mean to, but he got that wrong.
Yeah, well, today on the show, we kicked it off by talking a little Aaron Rodgers talk. He has a new girlfriend, and that wouldn't specifically allegedly. It wouldn't specifically be news if his girlfriend wasn't so unique.
Eclectic? Allegedly?
Did you look at her Instagram, Isaiah?
I didn't look.
Oh,
Is it?
You're missing out.
My favorite was, when you do like highlights on Instagram for your stories, the one that says the darkness.
The darkness.
The darkness. Mother Tree.
Mother Tree. Yeah, everybody's different.
Heart shares.
We're all doing different things.
But you know what? That could be a lot of people.
Oh, it could be anything, couldn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at I just looked her up. She's an attractive girl, though. This isn't really what I was expecting. I expected blue hair, for sure.
Blue
Well, just
hair?
because her
With the
name is blue.
Because her name's
Yeah.
Blue, so I assumed she would have some sort of blue. This isn't what I was expecting at all. I thought she was going to
See?
look vastly different
See?
than this.
If I had to guess, I'd say it was because she was sad for Earth and she's just blue.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
So, you know what though? She looks. So the story is that she says she's not a witch. She looks witchy, but not like too witchy.
What does that even mean?
She's not too witchy of a woman. You know?
What?
It's just a
What?
deep hole, guys.
She
It's
looks-
a deep hole.
Doesn't she? Like, look at that picture. That's pretty witchy, actually. But some of the other pictures aren't as witchy.
I think that right now it's the Green Bay Packers, right, for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think since technically the season hasn't started yet, they're just watching. But I think at some point they're going to step in and be like, what are we doing? Is she doing something? What is all that? They probably just don't like when any player dates anybody.
You think they're gonna like try to covertly try to drive a wedge between Aaron Rodgers and Blue of Earth and try to get them to break up?
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
They
think
bring
if it
back
doesn't,
the other girl.
yeah, if it doesn't go well, he's getting a hex for sure. That's how it goes. He's for sure getting a hex. He's gonna throw so many interceptions.
The whole season, like the whole team is worried about
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, that's right.
All
Yeah, I would
right,
be
well.
too.
Man, now you got me worried.
It's a hex. I'm telling you, it's a hex.
Yeah.
I promise you.
We'll see how things go, right? I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm sure it'll play out for the Packers.
It was just quite a weird story and a very interesting trending topic over the weekend.
Yeah, we also looked at one of the most recent TikTok trends, which is the Tortilla challenge. We never really put an actual stamp on if we were going to do that or not, if we were considering that, because as we look at it, I just can't imagine smacking you guys in the face. I feel like I'd feel so bad.
You would?
Have you seen people smack? People
you gotta do it
smack.
tough, right?
I think if you picked maybe the smaller low carb tortillas,
Yeah.
that way it's just a slight,
Just a
slap.
slight
It's
whip.
not much.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos, Hudson?
I've seen a couple of them now. Yeah.
You're up with the TikTok trend.
I've finally caught up on this.
Right here. Slap it right here.
I think I might have some tortillas we could use. You think it'd
Okay.
be better or worse if they're exspired? I think
Worse.
I've
I
got
feel like they'd be harder.
Yeah, they'd be harder.
So, but better for the challenge then.
Well, I guess so.
You want me to bring those in tomorrow? We got water.
Yeah, but I don't think we can do it during the show.
No.
Because we can't be around our
We're
equipment.
reaching.
We're gonna
Come over here.
So maybe we'll do it after the show tomorrow.
I had another question about it.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember. So
All right,
let's
well,
move on.
If it comes to you, let us know.
Okay.
We
It
have
probably
a
wasn't
new-
very important.
We did have a new band, JD, come in, but that, depending on if you're watching the podcast, that's on the video before this one.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening to the podcast, then they're in here.
That video it's good enough to stand on its own. So it doesn't need the podcast to prop
So
it
make
up.
sure when you're done with the podcast, you hop over there, watch that, like and share. Please make sure to like and share with others so that they get to follow our Worst of Riot podcast too.
Yeah, we also talked about how Starbucks might start restricting some bathroom access, which I'm not going to talk about that story, but I do have a question outside of that. Hudson, this is a question specifically for Hudson, unless Nikki would also like to chime in. When was the last time you used the restroom outside?
Outside, like in the grass?
Like just outside your house, outside RadioU, wherever
but you mean
it was.
in a place, right?
Yeah, I mean like in like grass is what I'm looking
In the
for.
bushes.
Grass?
In the bushes,
On a
yeah,
tree?
like outside, yeah. Because I
be
ran into an
honest.
issue on Saturday. I will say that I was at my brother's engagement party, right? And there were so many girls there. And there's only one bathroom in the house. And so I was like, and I was there with my roommate Andrew, and I was like, I have to really go pee. And I was like, because I'm totally fine going outside. And he was like, this isn't like, we were in like a nice development in a nicer area of the city. And he was like, this isn't really the kind of place where
You just
you
pee
go
outside.
outside. And so I went ahead. I was the first one that designated the pee corner
Oh my
of
God.
the backyard. Because I was like,
Did
you know
others
what?
follow?
Others followed, yes.
Oh, no.
So somebody had to do it first.
Yeah.
I felt very
You
comfortable with
broke the
everybody there. It was
seal.
my brother's
Aren't
engagement party.
you a hero?
I felt very comfortable there because I knew everybody very well. Nobody was surprised that I did this. And so
Oh yeah, you got a reputation.
for me, it's 2 days out is the last time.
I feel like you should pause and get his answer tomorrow during the show.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
think
Because
about
then
it.
we need to check with everybody else as well to see when their last outside
How frequent does this happen?
time. Because I think some guys have no problem with it whatsoever, and it seems like that might be you.
It might be me. It might just be.
Some guys have no problem. Well, you know what? No, some
Say
guys.
it tomorrow.
No, I gotta say it now because you set me up. Some guys have no problem with it, but some police officers do.
Sure.
You
Wow.
you can get into trouble. You could wind up like Charlie in that's not his name in the show, but in Horrible Bosses. You seen Horrible Bosses?
I haven't.
You
I'm
haven't seen
sorry.
Horrible?
I
Great
can't help
movie.
you here. I'm
Great
sorry.
movie. One of the guys winds up getting put on a sexual predator list because he used the bathroom outside and it was at a school.
Exposure.
But it was at night and it was just he was just going to the bathroom. It wasn't actually exposing himself. You should watch the movie.
Got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Put that down, and then we'll put this down to talk more about it tomorrow. Okay?
Aren't you glad I brought that up?
Yes,
That was a
thank
good way to
you.
end
It
the-
really
You
added a lot.
Yeah.
You know? You made something really like interesting awkward.
Yep, that was perfect. That was perfect. Perfect way to finish off the podcast intro.
Love it, love it, love it. Well, thank you guys for listening today. Don't forget to check out the JD interview, and don't forget to text and say hi at 877-2-RADIO-U.
It is
All
the
right, see you
riots.
guys.
Bye.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
You guys following the Aaron Rodgers girlfriend news over the weekend?
Oh, Aaron Rodgers' girlfriend news?
Yeah, you were following it?
I didn't see it even trending.
I thought you would keep up with that in the Us Weekly or whatever.
I'm not usually into relationship
You
news.
don't read that? What about you, Isaiah?
That Aaron Rodgers' girlfriend is not news to me. He has a new one every 3 months. Like, if I
What?
try to keep up with that, then I'm going to never be able to catch up.
He was with Shailene. Is it Shailene? Shailene?
We don't even know.
Shailene
Exactly. That's how
Woodley?
important it is. That's how important it is.
He was with her for a long time, but no longer. And now he's finally moved on. Very happy for him. But his potential girlfriend was making the news over the weekend.
Is that really what she goes by?
Yeah, she had to clarify. There's rumors swirling around that her name, first of all, it's not Blue of Earth. It's just Blue. So he needs to clarify that on
Okay.
Instagram.
But friends maybe call her Blue of Earth?
I don't know. I think maybe that's friends call her, the people who know her call her Blue.
Yeah.
And the people who have no idea are just gossiping about her to the news or call her Blue of Earth. But the other thing that she
Well, you guys can call me Purple now. Okay?
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
actually that's not bad.
I like it.
Yeah. She also needed to clarify in her Instagram post that she does not identify as a witch.
Was there questions? Aaron Rodgers, what are you doing?
Your
Isn't
your
this-
Instagram post, my Instagram post about me not being a witch is raising a lot of questions clearly answered in my Instagram post about not being a witch.
It's too much.
Come on.
Don't you feel like if you're an Aaron Rodgers fan and you start seeing about all this girlfriend stuff again,
Yeah.
don't you feel like it feels like it's already a distraction and he's not even playing?
What do you think, Isaiah?
I mean, I don't even know how to comment on a thing like this. Like, I can't even comment. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Unfortunately, I cannot comment on this topic.
I don't see the problem with it.
With any of it?
Yeah.
You're the only Aaron Rodgers fan.
And which is why I don't see a problem with it. I
Witch?
trust his judgment. So if he wants to date somebody who is obviously not a witch named Blue of Earth,
Well, everybody online was having a good time with it because they're like, well, that's what you say when you are something. You say,
exactly.
You're very adamant about not being that.
Yep. And even if she's not a witch, some of her other accomplishments are a little odd. She is the co-founder of Fluorescence. Am I reading that right? Fluorescence Earth, but fluorescence is spelled. Did
Like
they spell
Florence?
it? Yeah. Did they spell it wrong, or did she spell it wrong, or is that
probably-
just creative?
I don't know. Does it mean
The other
something
one was probably
else?
taken.
Yeah.
For copyright.
If you're wondering what is Fluorescence Earth, it's a modern mystery school for women to
Oh, my
reclaim the
gosh.
magical, radically authentic, wise, wild, unapologetic you.
It just feels too much. That's all I know what to say.
I think
It's all too much.
she sounds wonderful.
Does she sound delightful?
She does. I think
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers got a catch on his hands.
Aaron Rodgers always seems to date people that just seem like completely opposite of him.
Very, are they opposite?
Or is he like that? I don't
Or
know.
is he like that? We just don't know that much.
You're so ominous. All right. Well, that was the only girlfriend football news we have to talk about.
That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Thanks for telling us. I didn't even need to know about
And when
this.
the Packers go on to win the Super Bowl, you can thank not just Aaron Rodgers, but Blue of Earth as well for helping him find the magical, radically authentic, wise, wild, unapologetic
Could you just get
Aaron
it
Rodgers.
right? It's just blue.
It's just blue.
Just
It's not blue of Earth. Stop trying to make her out as some weirdo. It's just blue, okay?
BLU.
Totally normal.
It's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
No, Nikki's seen this because she's all over the TikTok. But Isaiah, have you seen the new challenge that's going viral?
I have.
You have?
Are you just going to answer that way?
No, I've seen it. I mean, it's everywhere, so it's impossible not to see. If you get on the internet for like 30 seconds, you'll see it.
I
That's
didn't.
because anytime Hudson finally sees it and learns about it, he's like 2 weeks after.
Is it
Yeah.
is it bad that I only found out about it today?
Yes.
I do like research for the show every morning. How have I not seen this?
I think it's because when a TikTok challenge makes it to like general news, it is usually a few weeks after the For You page part of the world would, if you just kind of watch most of your TikToks there, you would have seen it there already.
So when I bring up the tortilla challenge to all of these
Smack.
fine folks, everybody else is like, "Come on, Hudson, get with the program."
Well, does
tortilla challenge is old news.
Does anybody, not know about the tortilla challenge?
I feel like by the time that a TikTok gets to like general news too, like it has to be so big to actually make it to the news. Like there's a lot of really good TikToks and really cool challenges on TikTok, but they don't get big enough to actually be in like the regular news. So the fact that this got to the regular news means that it had to accrue a lot of views over the course of time.
So
you want to try it?
that's what I'm. Well, are we late to the party if we try it now?
I think people would still be interested. Basically, you're in a group of however many people.
No, you don't have to explain it. Everybody knows except for
No,
me.
because there's other Hudsons, and so we're going to explain. There's nothing wrong with that. And so you're in a group, and you guys fill your mouth with water, and then you take tortillas, and you stand kind of like in a circle, and from one person to the next, you slap the person with the tortilla, and if you laugh and spit out the water, then you're out of the game.
I thought the tortilla would like the force of it on your cheek.
Would smack it out?
Yeah, would that work?
No, it's usually if you spit it out.
Oh, okay. Isn't this dangerous?
Because you can
No.
also get out of the game just by laughing at watching someone else get hit with a tortilla.
Yeah, of course. Again, it's not dangerous.
Why would it be dangerous?
What do you
It's
mean?
a tortilla.
You could choke on the water. You ever have something in your mouth while you laugh?
So that's the reason we're not going to do it, because you feel like it's a little bit too edgy for you,
Do you want
possibly.
to sign a waiver?
Is it a little bit
I don't
too
know.
scary?
We did have people criticize when I did the cinnamon challenge. Remember that one?
Oh, from forever ago?
Yeah.
Like you had a spoon of
A
cinnamon?
spoonful of cinnamon.
Well, that actually can be dangerous.
Why is that? It's the same problem. You could choke.
Well, okay. I think... Or you
So what's your
drown?
stance? Do you want to do it or not?
I'll be happy to do it.
So it sounded like you were just arguing against doing
I'm
it a
just
second
saying,
ago.
I'm trying to make sure that it's not going to be like the milk crate every other challenge
Where you
where
get
we
hurt.
find out like afterwards, 7 people died from doing the
If
tortilla
you
challenge.
choke on the water, I don't feel bad for you.
Now
I just
listen,
don't.
I bought the balsamic for the healthy Coke challenge
Why don't we just
thing
use
last
that?
week. I'm not buying the tortillas.
We got to
keep that
up the
balsamic
ante.
away from me.
Listen, if this challenge has been going around for a few weeks, we got to find a way to up the ante and make it our own.
Dude,
to stick out above the crowd.
If you hit us with the balsamic, the glass bottle.
No,
in there,
I mean, put it in your mouth.
You want to hit me with a glass bottle? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, that would be fun too. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to get into a bar fight just so I could hit somebody over the head with a bottle.
Oh, that would be the bottle to use. You just mean keeping balsamic in your mouth.
Yeah, instead of water.
Instead of spitting the water out, it's the first one to throw up, I think, is what you're going for, because that would be disgusting.
Oh, what? It tastes delicious.
I couldn't even do it with the sparkling water, let alone straight up.
You would. Well, I'm trying to come up with a way to defeat you.
Yeah, that'd be the way to do it.
But you know what the problem with that though is?
What?
Not only could you choke, also it'd probably stain your clothes if you spit that out. It's made with grapes. You don't want that.
We can't do that in here.
No. All right. Well, we can't do the water thing in here either.
Oh, it'll dry. If we're in the corner.
What if it gets on something?
If you're far in the corner, no one will notice.
They'll never know. How will they know? It'll dry.
They come in, they're like, did someone bring their dog in? Like,
what happened here?
I want you to run it by Chris and see if he says we can do it in the studio. We'll just walk outside or do it in the break room.
I just don't feel right hitting you guys, I don't think I could hit you guys.
Oh, I feel great about it.
I guess we're different in that way that I would never hit a woman, Hudson.
It's not, you're not.
You're funny.
I guess it's a little. No, it's okay. It's okay. Defend it.
It's with a tortilla.
Dude, I'd take the tortilla and be like, all right, lunchtime now.
Now, you on the other end, Hudson, I'd smack you upside the head so quick.
Well, I think we'll take a poll with you guys. Should we do the tortilla challenge?
All right.
And you should, already have known what the tortilla challenge was.
8772 Radio U, or you could get at us at Radio U Official on TikTok, where we'll do this. Follow us and comment on one of our other videos whether we should do the tortilla challenge.
Okay.
You won't hear a show like this anywhere else. And that's probably for the best. The worst of the riot. Radio U.
Nikki, check this out. Look at this video and look at the pictures of a giant dog that was wandering around a Dollar General.
How big? I'm clicking on it.
How big? It is a St. Bernard.
Is it Clifford? No.
No, not that big. Not quite. It actually did fit inside the store. It is a St. Bernard.
135-pound St. Bernard.
Yeah, and he is quite large, quite cute. His name is Bentley. This was in Bradenton, Florida, where the police were eventually called to remove the dog from
was he a stray?
the Dollar General. He had an owner. I don't know how he got away from the owner.
Yeah.
But he was away from the owner for quite some time. Listen to this. Is this not the most Dollar General thing ever? Bentley the dog wandered in to the Dollar General, and the employees let him wander around and peruse the store for several hours.
Aww.
They did not call the police.
Well, they were probably just waiting for someone to come get him.
Well, I get maybe, but after what? The first hour, you start to think maybe nobody's coming to get him.
Sometimes if you're there and you're like, you want to take him home, you don't call. You're hoping no one will come claim him.
That's right.
Because I wouldn't mind a St. Bernard.
Yeah, no, he is. He would be a handful for sure, but obviously very well behaved, a very sweet dog. I don't have no problems towards the dog. I just think it's the most Dollar General thing to just let him roam. Yeah, he's not hurting anything. It's fine to just have a dog, an unattended to dog wandering around Dollar General.
I haven't been to a Dollar General in a while, but those aisles are messy.
Oh, yep, that's...
the dog just blends in.
Maybe they were hoping Bentley would help out a little bit, help clean up.
Do some of the stock.
Hey, Bentley, can you get that motor oil and put it on the shelf next to the bird seed? Thanks.
I went to I think it was a Speedway, or it hadn't switched over to a 7-Eleven. It was one or the other. And it was so all the stuff was just in front of all the aisles.
Yeah.
And I walked through it. I was like, I don't think this is how we're supposed to do it. I can't get to anything to buy it.
Yep. That is Dollar General to a T.
So did they find his owner?
They did reunite it. Once the store it was closing time, that's when they finally decided to call the police. They didn't want to leave the dog in there unattended to overnight.
Sure.
So they called the police, and the police were able to locate the owner and get Bentley reunited with the owner. So
now
it has a sweet happy ending.
You must change Bentley's name to General.
That would actually be that would be great.
St. Bernards are so cute. They must be just a mess to have, but they're so cute.
That would you have to have a house the size of a Dollar General to be able to accommodate a dog like Bentley.
And
but
if you've never had a dog that slobbers, it's unlike anything else you've ever experienced in your life.
Another good reason why they probably should have called the police or somebody
Earlier?
before they let the dog wander around and slobber on everything.
It's fine. No one will notice with all the other stuff.
Yeah, that's actually true. You walk into a Dollar General, you find a slobbery tub of butter. That's just normal.
That's just Bentley.
That's just Dollar General for you.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
Check this out, Nikki. Starbucks. You can always count on Starbucks to have a bathroom for you.
Well, it's nice. You do feel weird because you're like, yeah, I'll get a drink on the way out. Sure, I will.
Yeah, obviously.
But if you're on a road trip and there's not another like fast food place, yeah, we've been known to pop into a Starbucks to utilize the bathroom because it's better chance of it being cleaner.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. That Starbucks usually keeps their bathrooms in tip-top shape.
Better than a gas station.
Better than a gas station. Probably better than McDonald's. That's my other go-to usually because they don't care. They don't care if you don't buy anything there either.
They don't care at all.
Yeah, they just don't care. But at Starbucks, their bathrooms may be going private again. If you recall, there was an incident back in 2018. I vaguely remember it. It's just some guy getting kicked out. He was shouting or whatever. You remember that?
Well, I know also, I think Starbucks was the one from a few months ago where a guy got mad because they wouldn't let him use the bathroom. And so he made a big thing on it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then everybody left bad reviews for this location and really kind of went after them. But I thought during COVID and other places, like if the store wasn't closed down, the bathroom was not available.
Right. So, but they are, according to their CEO, of course, Howard Schultz, they are considering making their bathrooms private again because they consider it a potential safety issue. They say they want to have a safe environment, or he says they want to have a safe environment for our people and our customers. And so I guess having a bathroom that just any old buddy can use might be getting in the way of that.
So what do you do? Like, you can't
how do you enforce it, right?
Have a key or something.
Yeah.
Because it used to be way more popular for someone to make Starbucks their office. And you're not actually ordering anything from there, but you'd sit down and do your work
and
inside.
use the Wi-Fi, of course.
Yeah, but I feel like not as many people do that as they used to.
Yeah, now you can just
be at
also
home.
work from home or really work from anywhere. Why would you necessarily choose a Starbucks? Well, I don't know how they would. They could say that they want their bathrooms to be only for paying customers, but how would they really enforce that? Because you're right, you'd have to do either a key that somebody has to get from an employee, or the employees just have to watch and if they see you go in and yeah, right. They've got enough to worry about.
Maybe you could hire a bathroom attendant. They stay at the door. They look for your mobile receipt order or something.
There's an idea.
So I don't know. If anybody works at Starbucks, have they warned you guys that might happen?
Is this a memo going out or something?
Or how do you do it? Or they'll just lock them.
And even if, let's say you walk in, let's say they are trying to enforce you have to be a paying customer to use the bathroom. And you walk in and you use the bathroom, and then an employee shouts at you what? Hey, sir, you can't use that bathroom unless you buy a drink. Oh yeah, watch me. And then you just I already went and now I got what I came for and I'm out of here. Yeah, you can't make me buy a drink.
Well, it really, truly, I think comes down to it's hard enough to find employees to do the drinks, let alone to keep the store managed. There's still a lot of places where the stores, they just don't even bother opening it up inside.
Yeah, so that's probably your best bet.
The bathrooms are next.
Yeah, and on top of all of that, it'd be not a great look to have a sign on the door that says no public bathrooms or something like that. You don't want that. I don't know what. He's just threatening, Howard. I think he's just throwing a threat out there.
Howard, you have to realize what's the best way to not have to use the bathroom.
Not drinking coffee.
Don't drink anything.
Yeah, that's right.
Problem solved.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.